Greetings, fellow action figure connoisseurs, and welcome to another episode of Digital Caveman Presents Marvel Monday. I, as always, am your host, the Digital Caveman, and today I will be presenting you with the Marvel Legends series, What If? Marvel's Captain Carter. Thank you for watching this video or any of my other videos that you may have run across, which I hope is all of them. Only support from viewers like you make this programming possible. Each view does count, and I do appreciate each and every single view that I receive. Thank you, and thank you so very much for supporting this channel through viewing. Comment below, like, share, subscribe if you'd like to see more reviews or just help the channel out further, or both, that's even better. And don't forget to ding that bell so that in the future you will be notified as my new content becomes available. And with all that said, let's get into it! Let's begin things by taking a look at the packaging. And of course, if you've collected Marvel Legends, this packaging is no surprise to you. Build-A-Figure, Marvel's The Watcher. Assortment number 4 and up. Warning! Don't stick things in your pie hole that don't belong there. And just like the rest of the wave, it has Uatu watching you. Then on the front, we have Marvel Legends series and a nice big window showcasing most of the figure and accessories and Build-A-Figure pieces. Marvel Studios What If? Disney Plus. Marvel's Captain Carter, Hasbro print. On the bottom, small print, fine print, legalese print, made in China print, symbols I'm not going to learn, and a barcode. On this side, nice artwork of Captain Peggy Carter. And on this side, nice artwork of Peggy Carter. And on this side, bigger artwork of Peggy Carter. Marvel Legends series, right there. Marvel's Captain Carter. With the Super Soldier Program in peril, Peggy Carter bravely participates by becoming Captain Carter. At least she didn't become Captain UK. That's kind of silly sounding. But some people might say Captain America's kind of silly sounding, so I don't know, but I don't believe them. There is the completed Build-A-Figure, and with the cross-sell, and you can see numbers around him pointing at bits and pieces, correspond with the number that the piece comes with, or which figure the piece comes with. And the cross-sell, we have Zombie Captain America, T'Challa Star-Lord, Captain Carter, Zombie Hunter Spidey, Doctor Strange Supreme, Heist Nebula, and Marvel Sylvie. Each sold separately, subject to availability. Attention, don't stick things in your French pie hole that don't belong there. Achtung, don't stick things in your other language pie holes that don't belong there. Marvel print, some small print, made China print, Hasbro print. And that, my friends, completes our look at the packaging. Now let's take a look at the figure and her accessory. And I don't really count these as her accessories, but here is an arm, Uatu, the Watcher. And it's a double-hinged, pinless elbow, so that's nice. So the pinless technology is even getting into the Build-A-Figure. So she comes with both of his arms. Now this elbow is on a hinge and swivel, but that's because, you know, it's under the cloak or whatever. And her only other accessory is her shield. And I like this shield. It's a nice shield. Nice paint on it. However, it's quite much smaller than any of the Captain America shields. At least the MCU ones. And that might be, you know, this is probably accurate to the show, that it wasn't quite as big as his. But that just doesn't seem fair. And, you know, it's got straps on the inside. So, again, it's a nice looking piece. And the figure herself is also very nice looking. The head sculpt, you know, it's more based on the animation, but it does, you know, it kind of looks like Haley Atwell also. To me, at least it does. And I think it looks very nice. And even though it is the more animated style, I think this would fit right in with the rest of my Marvel Legends just fine. Even the MCU stuff. So, nice paint deco on the front, and it does at least go around to the side and the back just a little bit, and they did, you know, paint up the straps and stuff and the belt, so that's nice. And these straps here, so overall I think it's a very good looking figure. Let's talk about articulation. She doesn't really look up because of the hair. She can look down that far, and I believe it's on a dumbbell joint, and I do think the neck is a separate piece, so that's nice. She can do chicken neck. She does have a little bit of waggle in there. The hair kind of gets in the way of that, and she will do the full Exorcist. Now the shoulder, full 360 degree rotation, and it raises up not quite 90 degrees, almost, not quite. Cut at the upper bicep for a full 360 degree rotation, double hinged pinless elbow, and the plastic is a little bit soft, so just be aware of that, as it is on a lot of Marvel Legends. But elbow bends that far. 360 degree rotation at the wrist on an in and out pin, or an in and out hinge rather. It's pinned in there, and in and out hinge on the other hand as well. Now unfortunately this figure did not come with any alternate hands, so that kind of sucks. It's a cut here where the upper abdomen meets the lower abdomen, and that gives her that much back bend, that much crunch, which isn't really a whole lot either way, but it does give her a lot of hula action there. Nothing at the waist. For the splits, she'll give you that much. Kicks forward that far. Kicks back not very much at all. Cut at the upper thigh for a full 360 degree rotation. Double hinged pinless knee. And it gives you that much bend, so bravo. Or brava. At the ankle, tilts down that far, tilts up that far, and you do have to kind of work at it a bit to get the tilt. Mine at least was kind of stuck, and I had to work at it to get the tilt working. And it does have a forward facing pin for rocker, but because of these boot overlay pieces, it really doesn't rock much. So there is that. As far as her shield goes, you just kind of slide it over her arm. You can pull the hand off to make it easier, I guess, if you wanted to. And you can slide it up her arm like that, and it will stay. Or you can slide it down just a little bit and have her hold the strap in her hand, and you can even bend the wrist up a little bit to make sure that it stays in there. So either way, that works. Oh, there's a paint that I missed right there. So very, very good looking figure. And that, my friends, does it for a look at the figure and her accessories. Now it's time for my favorite part of a review, comparisons. And I'll do things a little bit different than I normally do, but not too much, so, you know, don't get shocked, guys. Mattel used to have this line called the DC Universe Classics. And, you know, I'm not going to give you a whole lesson on that. Some of you are probably already familiar with it. If you're not, you can search the internet for it. But it was a 6-inch scale They called it super articulated. It does not have as much articulation as Marvel Legends. But here it is. There is Captain Carter with Wonder Woman. And for a 7-inch comparison, a figure I recently got, as far as when I'm filming this, I recently got it. It may not drop before this. I don't know, honestly, when I'm going to drop these. So, but here she is with Masters of the Universe Revelation Teela is what they call her. I like to call her Captain of the Guard Teela or Captain Teela, just to differentiate her from the other Masters of the Universe Revelation Teela. So, even at 7 inches, I think I think they scale up okay together. Not great, but okay. Teela's still, you know, a little bit taller than she is. And also from the What If show, here she is with... Wow, I didn't put that back far enough. So I'll have to adjust the camera for this one. Here she is with the Hydra Stomper, driven by Steve Rogers. And a couple of figures that were in the wave with her. Let's readjust this back down and bring stuff back closer. Here she is with Doctor Strange Supreme. And Zombie Captain America. And just for the sake of, I pulled them out. Here she is with the MCU Civil War Captain America. And from the movie The Winter Soldier, here is Stealth Suit Captain America. And for our final Marvel legend, making his cameo appearance, here we have Stan the Man Lee. How does she compare up with other lines? Let's take a look. From Star Wars The Black Series, the Archive Edition 501st Legion Clone Trooper. From the G.I. Joe Classified Series, the Hasbro Pulse exclusive Regal variant Cobra Commander. And for another 7-inch comparison, here we have from McFarlane Toys, DC Multiverse line, 3 Jokers, the Joker, the Clown. And that, my friends, completes a look at comparisons. For final thoughts on the Marvel Legends series Disney Plus What If Captain Carter, I have to say I like this figure a lot more than I thought I was going to. There were, you know, just a couple of other figures in the wave that I wanted, which was Zombie Captain America and Doctor Strange Supreme. And, you know, I was going to pass on this figure, but I found her on sale along with Hydra Stomper, and for a little less than what Hydra Stomper cost by itself, I got Captain Carter and the Hydra Stomper. So, which is a shame that I only bought them on sale, which, you know, I'm not that I'm glad I didn't get a deal. I'm glad I got a deal on them, but that the sale price made me decide to pick these figures up because they're actually great figures. Now the rest of the wave, you know, Nebula, T'Challa, Star-Lord, Zombie Fighter, Spider-Man. You know, I'm not really that interested in getting the rest of the wave just to finish Uatu. And, you know, the same really goes for the forthcoming Disney Plus wave with the Build a Ultron figure. There's just not enough stuff in that wave that I really care about to finish the Build-A-Figure. Even though the Build-A-Figure is cool. He's super cool. And Uatu, you know, everybody needs Uatu, right? Well, I guess not. But anyway. The bottom line on this, though, it's a great figure. It looks great. The paint apps on it are superb, in my opinion. Your mileage, of course, may vary. Since this figure came into my possession, you know, I'm really enjoying this figure. And the Hydra Stomper as well. I mean, they're just really great figures. So, if you find them on sale, you might want to think real hard about picking them up. If you don't find them on sale, you might still want to think about it some. Again, they're really, in my opinion, really good figures. Again, the rest of the wave, not so much. I might feel different if I had them in hand, but I don't really foresee that happening. So, that does it for the review. I hope you enjoyed it. I enjoyed making it. Only support from viewers like you make this programming possible. Each view does count, and I do appreciate each and every single view that I receive. Thank you, and thank you for supporting this channel through viewing. Comment below, like, share, subscribe if you'd like to see more reviews, or, you know, just help the channel out further, or both. That's even better. And don't forget to ding that bell so that in the future you will be notified as my new content becomes available. That's a wrap, folks. I'll see you next time.